Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to all of you. Today I will present about how to prevent pollution in aviation industry. Pollution is when something is added to the environment that is harmful or poisonous to living things. Smoke or dust in the air is a type of pollution, as it bad for the lungs when we breathe in. So, who have authorities and power to control the aviation noise pollution in aviation industry? Like you all know, the department that have authorities and power to control its International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, is responsible for drawing up aviation noise standards to with the European Civil Aviation Conference and UK standards are set in accordance with this. So, why is the main types of pollution that occur in aviation industry? The most immediate impact of aircraft is noise, whether it is the regular number of international jets or the burst of micro light and light aircraft or on sunny afternoon. The noise from airborne aircraft is related to the airspeed, such as any fast moving that are noise, any fast moving components such as propellers and compressor blades generate noise, as do the exhaust gas of the jets. Aircraft are also responsible of increasing proportion of air pollution emission, both at local and global level. Alright, so my next opinion is, what is the responsibilities of the government to prevent the air pollution? The government should also seek to reduce the environment and social harm arising from aviation through a balanced program of progressive introduction of improved technology, better operation practice, and demand management where new infrastructure is required or where existing capacity is expanded. The mitigation of further environment are also social harm should be as the key of priority. Next is, what is the main pollution that occur around the airport? The main pollution of concern around airports is nitrogen oxide, and NO2 is formed by nitrogen oxide. Emission from surface traffic, aircraft and airport operation is also concerned, since particular emission from jet exhaust are almost in this fine friction. NOx in the lower atmosphere contribute to the production of ozone. Ozone in the layer atmosphere is a pollution and contribute to global warming. Nitrogen oxide from high altitude supersonic aircraft are thought to global warming. Nitrogen oxide from high altitude supersonic aircraft are thought to damage the atmospheric ozone layer, the protective layer that filter off harmful radiation from the sun. So, how can airline change can be done to reduce the air pollution? There are a number of different changes the airlines have made to their operation in order to reduce the amount of emissions and improve air quality around airports. For example, aircraft are now required to switch on off their main engine on arrival, and where the possible limitation the use of aircraft auxiliary power. This fix is unit electrical ground power units and preconditions are installed. On departure, aircraft should delay switching on main engine until absolutely necessary. Then, on departure, aircraft should delay switch until necessary. After that, other requirements include operation aircraft on the lowest possible energy draw will park, reducing the number of engine when taxiing and applying reduced thrust takeoff. All of these changes are helping to reduce air pollution. How to improve equipment how the improved equipment can reduce the air pollution. In general, the aviation industry is working to reduce the level of pollution that the aircraft emit into the atmosphere. To improve advancement to aircraft and engine design, operation procedure of fuels, the task of reducing the air pollution is beginning to be taken into control. Improving equipment and process will help airlines to produce a less emission while still able to run just as efficient as regular aircraft. First program that have been launched to reduce the air pollution. The EU program is the first mandatory program in the world to tackle the growing challenges of aviation carbon pollution. It's come after years of failure, development and global approach. Countries that choose to take similar action and who will be able to prove that. So, from the EU program, this makes sense. It is if a country act when there is no need to control the same pollution twice, but the country fail to act, then the isn't appropriate the lets it pollution go uncontrolled. Unfortunately, some countries and airlines are proposing the latter. Explosion with no alternative mandatory program. The acts of not produce the air pollutions. The time again we are heard complaint from industry that a new environment program will destroy their industry, but the end result is very different from his doom and global scenario. Thank you.